Welcome back. Now, before we take a look at the day's business news, let's first take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And in our top business story, the UAE and China have signed an agreement to expand air services between the two countries. The UAE's General Civil Aviation Authority signed a record of discussions with the government of the People's Republic of China, which will see an increase in passengers and combination services for operations to Urumqi, Xining, Kashgar, Yinchuan and Zhengshu. The new agreement was signed by His Excellency Saif Mohammed Al Suwaidi, the Director General of the GCAA, and Han Yun, the Director General of the International Affairs Department of the Civil Aviation Administration of China. Al Suwaidi was quoted as saying that the agreement will contribute to boosting trade, investment and tourism between the UAE and China, adding that UAE exports to China exceeded 1 billion dirhams and imports reached 54 billion dirhams in 2012. And continued signs of stability in the Eurozone are helping reduce downward pressure on growth in air travel markets, according to IATA's latest assessment of premium and economy travel for June. This improvement has helped support premium travel on Europe-Middle East and Europe-Far East routes, expanding 6.5% and 5.1% in June, respectively. The Africa-Middle East premium travel markets recorded the strongest rise in routes compared to a year ago in June, up 21.3%. The report added that while air travel in the Middle East region is supported by solid economic and trade growth, the sharp rise in premium travel in June could be reflecting a pickup in business travel prior to the start of Ramadan in July. Economy growth rose 13.9%, while total traffic growth for the region rose 14.5%. Meanwhile, the Europe-Middle East premium travel markets rose 6.5% in June from the same month a year ago. Economy saw an 8.9% rise, while total traffic growth saw an 8.6% rise. Dubai's Electricity and Water Authority has issued a request for tenders for its new 1,200 megawatt clean coal power plant, a first of its kind in the region to use clean coal technology. According to news agency WAM, the Hazian plant's total production capacity will reach 1,200 megawatts, which will be carried out in two phases to generate 600 megawatts each, with the first phase to be completed by 2020 and the second by 2021. That's according to His Excellency Saeed Mohammed Al Taya, the Managing Director and CEO of DEWA. The project is set to produce 12% of Dubai's total power output. It's according to the Dubai Integrated Energy Strategy 2030 that was formulated by the Dubai Supreme Council of Energy. His Excellency Al Taya also referred to the energy strategy as a key factor in securing and diversifying Dubai's energy sources in order to include 12% from clean coal, 12% from nuclear energy, 5% from solar power, and 71% from natural gas. The number of workers relocating from South India to the Gulf region has dropped by 75% since 2008. That's according to figures from the Indian Ministry of Overseas Indian Affairs. According to a local daily, the reasons behind this fall are mainly due to improved wages and conditions back in India. Figures show that 88,389 Indian workers from southern India left to work in the Gulf in 2008, which fell to 21,129 last year. Additionally, figures for the first 7 months of this year show that 10,317 workers moved to the Gulf to seek employment. However, a total of 56,220 workers in the last 5 years moved to the UAE, making it the #1 destination. Kuwait came in second with 52,739, followed by Malaysia, which received 43,564.